What a day at the Jubilee. Northside softball reminds us it's not how you start the season, it's how you finish. 10 Sports' Brooke Leonard has more from Spotsylvania.
Northside and New Kent starting the day off in Spotsylvania County. The Trojans are the defending state champs. Scoreless top of the third, Mackenzie Taylor at bat. Double into left field. It's fair. She hustles to second base. Same inning, Abby Caldwell up, sacrifice fly, but Taylor slides home. Northside is on the board 1-0. On to the bottom of the seventh, one out. New Kent with a runner on third. Bailey Compton striking out Leah Rounds, then Hannah Perkins. The Vikings are heading to the state title game, beating New Kent 1-0.
But defense-wise, we've been talking a lot at practice about 21 outs. You've got to play from the first pitch, that last pitch, and anywhere in between can totally get lost. It's all about that next one. So I think the girls, even when mistakes are made, we've talked about it's a game of failure. We have each other's backs. Go get that next one, and that's what we were able to do, and it came through.
So. It was our goal from the beginning of the season, and we've worked really hard for it, so it's just kind of, yeah.
In these past few games, these past few big games, that last pitch, my stomach is turning. There's just so much emotion, and her seeing that strike go down the middle, it was wonderful. It's such a good feeling.
This really set into reality for us. It's real.
Indeed, it is real. Class 2 softball, James River taking on King William. No better way to start than this. Leadoff batter Jenna Pugh smoking that ball center field. That's a solo shot. Cavaliers respond in the bottom half. Jillian Smith hitting one past the third baseman. That's good enough to score a run. We've got a tie game. Then the pitching from each side got racked up. It's Taylor Johnson and Austin Moran both racking up strikeouts that forced extra innings. Top of the eighth, Moran lays down a bunt at the plate. The routine throw to first, too high. Jenna Pugh scores for the night's lead. And James River would record the final out here. They'll advance with a 2-1 win.
That's the only reason we're here is because we have that kind of defense, and we're not scared to make plays and not scared to try to make plays. And like I said a little earlier, stealing a quote from Ryan Willis, scared money don't make money. So we gamble a little bit because we got nothing to lose.
I'm very confident in my team. We're running on a high right now, and we're just so confident in ourselves because we just worked so hard to get here.
Indeed, they have. Class 1 softball, Buffalo Gap and Auburn. The Eagles got an early run and made it stand up, thanks in large part to pitcher Kirsten Fleet. She is a JMU commit. She shut down a threat to end this one, and the Eagles will play for back-to-back state titles tomorrow. 1-0 Auburn over Buffalo Gap. York Downs Cave Springs, so they will have to try their hand at Northside for the state title tomorrow. Baseball now, and plenty of attention on Allegheny's Class 2 run. Call it the Mountaineers' last stand, as Allegheny looking to extend its magical season yet again. Already leading 1-0 when Connor McPeak slaps one into shallow left. Christopher Harden wheels around a home. 2-0 Allegheny leading, but Pocosin would answer. TJ Check with the chopper down the third baseline cut the deficit in half. Then the Islanders scored 3 runs off errors. A wild pitch yielded 2 runs. They led 5-2. But nonetheless, Allegheny kept fighting, would score 2 runs late, but not enough. Mountaineers would fall 5-4. Cave Spring and Caroline squaring off Class 3 baseball semifinals. Top of the first, runners on first and second. Chase Speller deep to center field to get things started right here. Gary Proctor is going to turn on the Jets. Let him go around third. He'll make it home. Knights go up 1-0. Bottom of the first, Jerron Morris coming up to bat. He'll pop it up, but you know what? This cannot be collected out there. Tough one down the line. John Tatham scores for the Cavaliers, all tied up 1-1. Caroline coming out big in the bottom of the second, scoring 4 runs, and they would hang on 9-7 to eliminate the Knights in the semifinals. Meantime, New Kent over Liberty Christian, 12-8. And Patrick County advances to the state finals, 10-3, your final today. Auburn will get Lebanon in the final after taking out Lancaster 5-0 in Class 1. I do believe the Mustangs of Eastmont haven't lost a girls' soccer game since John Carlin came to Roanoke. Okay, maybe not that far back, but close. 2-time defending champs Eastmont versus Northampton. This team's win streak is 52 in a row and counting. Corner kick here, Madison Bruce, Lily Underwood. That's money. It's 1-0. Then it's Asia McCone finding Madison Bruce, who would finish in front right here. And just get used to this. I mean, it was like clockwork, 2-0. And how about McCone now from distance, firing one in to the far corner, and that is too easy. And so it goes. Eastmont led 8-0 at the half. They win 9-0. They are 21-0. They have a 53-game win streak, but tomorrow's final versus Auburn is another challenge.
We've seen Auburn twice in the regular season. We've seen them in the region championship. We know a little bit what to expect as far as Auburn goes, but any team can win on any given day. So we're hoping we're prepared enough to, finish strong tomorrow.
And Auburn played a good game in taking out Riverheads 2-1. Class 2 girls, Glenver and Clark County. The Eagles were in command in this one. This is Kelsey Elrod. Watch her go cross crease right here to Olivia Maurice, who buries it in the back of the net. 3-0 Clark County. More Clark County. This point blank shot, though, turned away by Caribous in goal, but it was a lot of this for Glenver. It's Clark County moving to 23-0 on the year. They're into the state finals 6-0. Meantime, to the boys, Westmoreland versus Giles boys, Class 1 semis. First half corner kick, it's Gavin Miller going to Aaron Miller in front. It's a header converted. 1-0 Spartans, otherwise known as the Fightin' Rachel Lucases. No doubt. Westmoreland gets the equalizer second half, the center for Francisco Medina, who finishes in front. Eagles get one more to defeat Giles 2-1. Region 4 champs JF looking for a spot in the state semis, taking on Jamestown in Spotsylvania. Picked this one up late second half. Jamestown up 2-0. Tyler Hinton to Jaron Lee on the header. Jamestown coming up with the big save. The Cavaliers couldn't generate any offense. They fall in the state semifinals 2-0.
Yeah, it's tough to go down 2-0 against any team, and let alone a Final Four team. They're very good. Their keeper made a couple incredible saves to keep us with 0. Guys left it out on the field, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough tonight.
And your Class 2 semifinals, Radford and Glenver, both in action. The Highlanders advance. Look forward to seeing them tomorrow. Class 1, the other semifinal, the defending state champion Galax falls